Most people have heard Dr. Ben Carson's inspiring story of growing up poor in Detroit, one of two boys raised by an illiterate mother who insisted that they read and excel in school. After he graduated from high school, he earned a degree in psychology from Yale and an MD from the University of Michigan Medical School. He went on to become a world-renowned neurosurgeon. It was such an inspiration that in 2009 it was made into a movie starring Cuba Gooding Jr. entitled Gifted Hands. Now, I'm not going to focus on his impressive medical background any more than I emphasize Donald Trump's remarkable entrepreneurial accomplishments. What I want to discuss here are his theological views. In his book Gifted Hands, from which the movie script was taken, he tells of his being baptized as a boy in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. When he was 12, he asked to be baptized again because he didn't feel that he adequately understood the significance of water baptism the first time. This demonstrated a spiritual sensitivity and contemplation that is rare at that age. I was baptized in the Baptist church when I was 8, but when I was awakened to the world of theology at the age of 17 or 18, I wondered if I should be rebaptized. I finally concluded that I didn't need to be baptized again because I had a genuine conversion experience when I was 8, even though I lacked the ability to think on the level of a young adult. My point is, it never occurred to me until I was 5 years older than Dr. Carson was. In the same book, Dr. Carson told the story of losing his temper when he was 14 and attempting to stab a classmate. He stated that the blade fortunately struck the boy's belt buckle and did him no harm. But the incident sounded an alarm to him, and he realized that he had to get control of his temper. He took the matter to God in prayer and never had another issue. As an adult, he's remained in the Seventh-day Adventist Church and has served as an elder and Sabbath school teacher. Obviously, they don't have Sunday school since they meet on Saturdays. In a 1999 interview with the Religious News Service, however, Dr. Carson said, "I spend just as much time in non-Seventh-day Adventist churches because I'm not convinced that the denomination is the most important thing." He added, "I think it's the relationship with God that's most important. For those of you who aren't familiar with the views of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, they believe that the Sabbath should be observed on Saturday rather than Sunday. They also place a great deal of emphasis on proper diet and health. And on matters of eschatology, or end-time events, they have some really radical views. For more on the beliefs of the Seventh-day Adventists, you can see the page on my blog. Carson has stated that he prays prior to conducting surgery or making speeches. He asks for God's direction and wisdom. While the views of the Adventists are theologically troublesome to most evangelicals and mainstream Christians, Carson's inclusive comments and expressions of personal faith might help set their minds at ease.